What's up, my people? It's your single player hero, and today we're going to be checking out the last episode of Demon Slayer, the last of the season. It's over, it's done. So, yeah, I'm just going to show my reaction, and then this is the last episode. Get to talk about at the end overall what I thought about the season and the future of Demon Slayer, right? What's coming up next, since I know what's coming up next, seeing as I read the manga. But yeah, what expectations, I guess, or what we can expect as far as that being coming to life, uh, animated, right? Because so far, it's, I mean, I think it's safe to say that it's the differences between the manga and the anime have been significant, right? Definitely significant. That being said, we're about to jump into it. Thank you for clicking on the video. Go ahead and hit the like button if you could. I'd really appreciate it. Be a really big help. And while you're at it, hit subscribe. I make videos talking about anime, video games, movies, TV shows, yeah, all that good stuff. So if that's up your alley, then yeah, subscribe. Hey, let's go, Nezuko. You can't move. uh, hilarious. Yo, cat. Oh, damn. Oh, this guy. Oh, I remember this part. Yeah. Oh, damn. It's really the end? Oh shit. Okay. I would have expected the whole meeting with Muzan afterwards. It was great, man. It was great. So here's where I'm at. So when I read, right, the manga, this arc stood out to me a lot. I think I want to say because it was like the first time where they actually go like toe to toe with the with an upper rank demon. It was the first time like they're actually put to that test. And it's happened before, right? Where like they go to cut off the head of a demon, and then for X or Y reason the head doesn't actually, right, technically it doesn't get cut off, right? It happened with Rui. It happened with this the one, I forgot his name, the one in Mugen Train, who was the actual train. So it's happened before, but this was the last time. So when I was reading, this is the last time that stood out to me as it being a shock, right? So that's the thing. That's this is one of my like issues with Demon Slayer, and it's one of few, right? I mean, other than small little nitpicks, it's great. But one of the things that I will say like against it is the fact that the head being cut off, right? That kind of being the requirement to kill the demons. Ever since Rui, right? Forward, it seems like there's always a gimmick, right? There's always something that happens. There's always a reason. There's always something, right? That kind of gets in the way of the demon's head being technically counts as it being cut off, right? And this fight was like the last time where it was like it came as a shock, right? Um, because there's only like 5 upper rank demons left, not including Muzan. And I can't remember well, but it's it's something that will come into play again, right? So then it kind of gets to a point where, if anything, it's actually one of the reasons why I um like the fact that Demon Slayer lasted as long as it did. Because I feel like, based on the story, and it could have easily been something dragged out. Say, like, a la, like, Naruto Shippuden. I feel like it could have easily been something that was stretched out, right? They could have thrown in, like, filler missions in between and really dragged out the story, but they didn't, and I'm glad that they didn't, because they it had Demon Slayer gone any longer than it did, I feel like it could have like its magic could have definitely started to wear off, right? There's only like so many different scenarios that you can establish, that you can set up and kind of like sell, right? As believable for when like the demon, we cut off the demon's head, but no, it's hanging on by a single thread. Or no, it's hanging on by this invisible force. Or I don't know. I forget like all the different reasons, but point in case, had that gone on any longer than it did, it could have been, yeah, it could have definitely grown tiresome. So this fight, like always, like stood out in my mind because it was like the last fight where when Daki gets her head cut off and she's still alive, it kind of like I was like, what, like what, huh, like what's going on, like what, how's she still alive? It was the last, right? It was like the last like kind of shock moment where it was like, oh damn. All the times that it happens afterwards, it doesn't have the same effect. Like I said, it just starts losing its kind of its magic, right? Little by little. Like every time that they keep doing it again for each new demon that appears, it doesn't have the same impact anymore. That's why this fight this arc stood out to me as much as it did, because it was like the first like true endeavor for our protagonists into the realm of fighting with the upper ranked demons. They came out victorious. Also, the Nezuko power up was huge as well. Seeing that like was awesome. Yeah, and as far as the future goes for Demon Slayer, I I want to say that the next arc doesn't I can't remember too much from from the next arc that I like would say is like something to look forward to, other than something that happens at like the very end of the fight, and I mean the very 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 end. Something happens and it's pretty huge, and it has a huge impact and effect for the rest of the story moving forward. I mean, there will definitely be intense fights, right, with the next arc, right? Because we're taking on upper ranked demons again. There's going to be Ashuras again. So definitely looking forward to that, in seeing that in anime form, right? That's another thing with just overall in general, the difference between the manga and the anime has gotten to has gotten me to care about parts that I otherwise didn't put too much thought into, right? The perfect example is Mugen Train. When I read Mugen Train in the manga, it was really quick. It didn't have much of an impact. It just happened quick. We didn't it didn't establish as much of a connection with Rengoku. So we saw him earlier in the previous arc with the Hashira meeting, and then all of a sudden we were seeing him in the next arc being cut down, right? So it was very quick when when we're talking about reading through the manga, and it didn't have much of an impact. But the anime, bro, the movie, it took it to a whole another level because of the animation, because of the music, the voice acting, everything put together. So that's something that I actually am looking forward to, right? Granted, considering the fact that this was like my favorite arc while reading, um, and the next arc I didn't not too much stood out for me. It definitely had its moments, but overall, right? But I'm looking forward to seeing it in anime form because the same way where I feel like the anime got me to invest and a lot more got me a lot more emotionally invested with Rengoku and everything that went on in Mugen Train. I feel like the same type of thing could possibly happen with the next arc, and I would really want that. That would be cool if that were to happen. After that, there's not much left. There's just like 3 arcs left, and granted, I think we can say one of them is like half arc, but then again, the last arc is kind of like double sized. So kind of balances itself out. Um, but yeah, all in all, not too much left with the story. And again, considering the time frame these things are dropping, we probably won't be seeing that until like 2027. I want to say seems about right. Can I say that it's my favorite arc in the anime? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I feel like I need to like separate myself from the source material for a minute and kind of come back to it at a later time and kind of revisit Mugen Train, revisit this arc, and yeah, and kind of see. Because at this point in time, I'd say I feel like I'd lean more towards Mugen Train. They just did such a good job with that. Like it's just the emotional resonance, right? Just establishing that bond between Rengoku and the three of them, and Rengoku and his past. They just did such a good job with that. And then with the fight itself, the animation, bro, it was nuts. It was nuts. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought of this season overall, how it stands, looking what you're looking forward to for the future as far as Demon Slayer. Please leave a comment. Let me know. But yeah, that's it for Demon Slayer for a while, right? Probably won't be getting new episodes. My friend told me actually like end of next year, end of 2023, like fall 2023, expected release date for the next season. But hey, I'll still be making videos talking about other animes. I'm gonna be making some more reaction stuff in particular. Specifically Attack on Titan. I'm gonna be making some reaction videos for some episodes from the previous season, which I have yet to watch. I've been told which episodes to kind of like look out for, keep an eye on to film reactions to. So you can expect to see those in my channel sometime soon. So subscribe so you don't miss those. Be good, be safe, take care, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.